So do you want to go for a tour today? I'm going to Woodridge, New Jersey. Come along, let's go. Hey, so what's going on, everybody? It's Dzienis with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. So let's go on a little tour of Woodridge, New Jersey today. So I want to give a huge shout out to one of my subscribers, Sean Lucas. He gave my channel some love recently and said, hey, why don't you do a video about Woodridge, New Jersey? So here I am about to do a video about Woodridge, New Jersey. Don't forget, if you like what you see today, go ahead and give me that like, but also don't forget to subscribe because every week I'll have new videos about anything and everything Bergen County, New Jersey. All right, so let me give you a little background on Woodridge. Woodridge is about 9 miles from New York City. It's got some fantastic views of the city, actually. There's a little over 10,000 residents who live in the town. You've got above average schools here and also some awesome commuting options into New York City and Hoboken. So what makes Woodridge desirable? Well, it's close to everything. You're near Route 3, you're near Route 17, you're near Route 80, which are all major thoroughfares that are going to get you around northern New Jersey as well as the New York area. All right, let me take you through a few reasons why people love living in Woodridge and why it could be a town that maybe you might want to consider if you're considering a move to Bergen County. So I'm coming to you from William L. Cower Park here in Woodridge. It's a cute little neighborhood park. You've got some seating areas that actually have some chessboards, which is pretty cool. And you have a little playground here as well to bring the family. So let's first up talk about real estate here in Woodridge. So the median home value you'll find here in Woodridge is high 3s to low to mid 4s potentially. And due to some growth here in the town, you're actually going to find some properties that are worth higher as well. Your median rent is probably going to be about $1,700, a little bit higher, a little bit lower depending on the number of bedrooms and baths. So what about the town feel of Woodridge? It's definitely a little bit more densely populated, but also with a suburban feel. Your property taxes here tend to be a little bit below the average that you might find in Bergen County. Just to give you some perspective, about 70% of residents here in Woodridge actually own their homes. Typical architecture you're going to find here are Cape Cods, you'll find some colonials, and I'm seeing a lot more newer construction here as well. And speaking of the growth here in Woodridge, there's a huge development going up right now by the Westmont train station. It's in the first phases of building, but there you're going to find rentals, you're going to find eventual ownership as well as shops. Plus it's really close to the train station. You literally can just walk right to it. Hey, so why don't we do a little drive-through of the neighborhood so you could see what the houses look like and the lot sizes. Come on, let's go. All right, next up, let's talk about commuting here in Woodridge. Commuting is an actual breeze to New York City from here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you're about 9 miles from Midtown Manhattan. So not only can you drive to the city, you've got 2 train options here, and you also have the 163 New Jersey Transit bus that takes you to the Port Authority. One train station is known as Westmont Station, and Westmont is part of the Bergen County line. You've got a huge parking area there, and that line takes you directly to Secaucus, where you can go to Hoboken, or you can switch in Secaucus and go right to Penn Station in New York City. So the area around Westmont Station is where a lot of the growth in Woodridge is happening. It's going to be a mix of rentals, houses, as well as shopping. Plus, it's right next to the train station, so it's really easy to just hop, skip, and jump right into Manhattan or Hoboken. So there's also a second train station you can go to commute into the city here in Woodridge. That's known as Woodridge Station. It's part of the Pascack Valley line of New Jersey Transit. Similar to the Bergen County line, it takes you right to Secaucus, so you can continue on to Hoboken and Jersey City, or switch in Secaucus and make your way to Penn Station in Midtown New York. Another commuting option is to take the 163 bus, which takes you to the Port Authority right in Midtown Manhattan. All right, next up, let's talk about parks and activities here in Woodridge. So right now I'm coming to you from William L. Cower Park. It's right on North Ave here in Woodridge. So there's also Veterans Memorial Park. There you've got a playground, you've got some basketball hoop, nice little parks that you can take the family and just hang out. Also here in Woodridge, you have a library as well as a senior center. And one of the things that I hear from folks who live in this town, they really love that hometown feel that the town offers. In fact, in the past couple of years, the town has started the Woodridge Town Day. It's a great event just to get the whole community together to eat, drink, and be merry. So what about some activities for the evening? Well, you've got some great restaurants here in Woodridge as well. You've got Justin's, you've got Buffalo's, you've got the Martini Grill. Some really good, well-rated restaurants are right here in Woodridge. Or just head on down to Route 17, you can find some restaurants there. Or if you go into the Rutherford, East Rutherford area, you'll find some great restaurants there too. So another reason why residents love living here in Woodridge, let's talk about shopping. Woodridge has a great center of town. There you've got some restaurants and you've got some coffee shops, you've got the CVS, you've got the post office, so all of the smaller amenities that you might need are here for you. So if you're looking for some of those bigger box stores, you've got a few that are not too far away from here in other towns like East Rutherford. So you're very close and convenient to Rutherford, to East Rutherford, as well as Hasbrook Heights. And right on Route 17, you can find a Lowe's, you can find a Marshall's, so there's shopping options for you. And not too far away, one of my favorite fast food restaurants, White Castle.
Oh boy.
All right, next up, let's talk about the schools here in Woodridge. So you've got Catherine Doyle Elementary School, you have Woodridge Intermediate, which is for middle school, and then you've got the Woodridge Junior and Senior High School, which is home of the Blue Devils. The school system is rated above average, so it could be a great consideration if you're thinking about a move here to Bergen County, New Jersey. All right, so there you go, a little tour of Woodridge, New Jersey. Thanks for coming along with me. Woodridge is a great town here in Bergen County, and maybe you want to put it on your list. So like always, if you have any questions about Bergen County and anything in northern New Jersey, my information is below. Go ahead and shoot me an email or send me a text or give me a phone call. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about anything and everything here in Bergen County, New Jersey. Just a reminder, if you like what you saw today, go ahead and give me that like. And please don't forget to subscribe because I'll have new videos every week. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching my channel. I'm Bob Dzienis with eXp Realty, and I'll see you next week with my next video.